Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. James is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. That finds the zone, a called strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Austin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Alvarez.
He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devro, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 9.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Set to get his day started, Marcus Wilson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with the 0-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Popped up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Correa becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. George Springer. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chavis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Bogaerts has had a nice season to this point, and he may well earn a spot on the All-Star squad because of it. He comes into today second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
Ball that low.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit hard to third. Devers gloves it. There's one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bradley hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1 the count. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hops this one up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Alvarez is on his way home, and a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
So here's Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So far this season, Maldonado is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he takes a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Marcus Walden.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
8 runs already in this inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Correa, left field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two and 1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yuli Gurriel would be next. Three and 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Houston leads this one 10-1. Rogelio Armenteros, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Rogelio on the pivot.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Marcus Wilson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Two balls and no strikes. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
This is flared out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. The pitch.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
3-0 now. Alex Bregman would be next. Hit down the line at first, but foul. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Standing in, Alex Bregman, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Correa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, George Springer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the Red Sox 1. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball well outside. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Josh Taylor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Josh Taylor.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down. Ball, that's out.
Taylor, a 27-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home.
Hey.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Martin Maldonado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Popped him up. Moreland has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Let's get the win, Astros.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Houston, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way.
Check outside.
The 1-0 home.
Nope.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 2, shortstop.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Out into right center. Well hit. Bogaerts will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 11 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
We got 3-2.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Leith Hembry comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5.
Altuve.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hembry, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Popped up. Cervelli over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set, and the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Men on third with two down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave one, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cervelli 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That's popped up. Altuve is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Striding in, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Brad Peacock gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. To the plate now, Marcus Wilson, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And another foul ball. Peacock, a native Floridian. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
11-1 at the end of this one. Houston posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Rogelio Armenteros wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Chris Sale gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.